Life is a journey filled with unexpected twists and turns. One moment, you're soaring with confidence. The next, you're grappling with criticism, overwhelming emotions, or unforeseen challenges. But what if you could navigate all of this with unwavering calm and clarity? What if you could turn every insult into a chance to grow, every setback into a stepping stone, and every moment, no matter how difficult, into an opportunity for transformation? In today's video, we'll dive deep into 10 timeless Buddhist principles that have guided countless people toward a life of peace, resilience, and emotional mastery. These teachings are not just ancient wisdom, they're practical tools for modern living. By the end of this video, you'll not only understand how to remain unaffected by life storms, but also how to thrive and grow stronger because of them. Stay tuned, because what you're about to learn could completely change the way you experience life. 1. Transform insults into opportunities. The wisdom behind transforming insults into opportunities lies in the ability to detach personal worth from external criticism. The Buddha's teaching that hatred ceases only by love emphasizes reframing negativity into a tool for growth. Insults often reflect the emotional state of the insulter rather than the truth about the recipient. A practical example is former U.S. President Barack Obama, who frequently faced criticism yet maintained his composure. During a heated election campaign, he once said, "When they go low, we go high." This response epitomizes how to use insults as moments to display patience and grace, ultimately reinforcing his public image as calm and collected. In daily life, this principle can be applied by considering insults as a mirror, showing more about the other person's pain or frustration. For example, if a colleague criticizes your work unjustly, pause and ask yourself, what is driving their reaction? This mindset turns negative interactions into moments to practice empathy and resilience. Over time, this approach builds emotional stability and transforms criticism into a source of personal growth. 2. Master your emotions by retaining control. Eleanor Roosevelt's insight, "No one can make you feel inferior without your consent," aligns seamlessly with this principle. Mastering emotions begins with understanding that external events are neutral until we assign them meaning. By retaining emotional control, you reclaim power over your inner state. Take Oprah Winfrey as an example. Born into poverty and facing numerous personal and professional obstacles, she refused to let others dictate her narrative. Instead of internalizing rejection, like being told she was unfit for TV, she channeled her emotions into building a media empire. Her ability to detach from others' opinions and focus on her self-worth is a testament to this principle. Practicing this in your own life involves mindfulness techniques. For instance, during moments of anger or sadness triggered by external factors, pause to assess the root of your reaction. Is it a reflection of a deeper insecurity or fear? By addressing these internal triggers, you can master your emotions and respond with clarity instead of reactivity. 3. Strive for excellence while extending grace. Striving for excellence is about achieving balance, pushing yourself to meet high standards while showing compassion and understanding toward others. This principle does not demand perfection but rather encourages personal accountability alongside empathy. Mahatma Gandhi serves as a timeless example of this approach. While Gandhi practiced extreme discipline in his personal life through fasting, meditation, and simplicity, he showed great tolerance for the imperfections of others. His ability to inspire change stemmed not from judgment, but from fostering an environment of understanding and mutual growth. In leadership, this principle manifests as mentorship. Consider a manager guiding a junior employee who repeatedly makes mistakes. Instead of resorting to criticism, the manager could view these errors as opportunities to teach. For instance, rather than chastising the employee for missing a deadline, the manager could explain time management techniques and offer constructive feedback. This approach helps build trust and ensures that the employee improves without feeling demoralized. Famous figures like Nelson Mandela have also embodied this principle. Despite enduring years of imprisonment, Mandela emerged with a spirit of reconciliation rather than retribution. His ability to hold himself to high moral standards while forgiving others' flaws helped him unite a divided nation. Practicing this principle in daily life involves acknowledging your own pursuit of excellence while recognizing that others may be on a different journey. This creates space for personal growth and fosters stronger, more supportive relationships. Find lessons in every interaction. Every interaction, no matter how trivial or challenging, carries the potential for growth. The idea that everyone is your teacher encourages an open and curious mindset. Nelson Mandela's life exemplifies this. During his 27 years in prison, he didn't waste time harboring resentment. Instead, he studied the guards, seeking to understand their motivations and fears. This insight later enabled him to negotiate a peaceful end to apartheid, proving that even the most difficult interactions can yield profound lessons. For many, conflicts trigger frustration or defensiveness. Reframing these moments as opportunities for self-reflection can transform them. Imagine arguing with a close friend. Instead of focusing solely on their words, consider what the disagreement reveals about your own communication style or emotional triggers. This shift in perspective encourages growth rather than escalation.
Take Jeff Bezos,
founder of Amazon, as another example. In interviews, Bezos often credits failures and disagreements within his teams as catalysts for innovation. He views mistakes not as setbacks but as valuable learning experiences. This mindset can be applied to everyday life, whether dealing with a rude customer or navigating a tense workplace meeting. Asking, "What can I learn here?" can turn frustration into empowerment. 5. Let emotions flow like clouds. Emotions, much like weather patterns, are fleeting. Recognizing their impermanence helps prevent unnecessary suffering. Buddhist teachings often use the metaphor of clouds passing across the sky to illustrate this point. Rather than clinging to anger, sadness, or joy, observe these emotions as temporary states. Consider the example of Serena Williams, a world-renowned tennis player. Williams is known for her intense passion on the court, but she also demonstrates remarkable emotional control. After a tough loss, instead of dwelling on frustration, she channels her energy into refining her strategy and preparing for the next match. This ability to let emotions pass without becoming consumed by them contributes to her resilience and longevity in the sport. A practical way to apply this principle is through mindfulness. Labeling emotions, "I'm experiencing anger," instead of "I'm angry," creates a mental distance that allows you to observe the feeling without being overwhelmed by it. Over time, this practice cultivates emotional resilience, making it easier to navigate both positive and negative experiences with equanimity. 6. Cultivate emotional invincibility. Emotional invincibility arises from the understanding that external events and actions can only affect you if you allow them to. Michelle Obama exemplifies this mindset. Despite facing intense public scrutiny as First Lady, she consistently chose to focus on her purpose rather than others' opinions. In her memoir, Becoming, she reflects on the importance of staying true to oneself, regardless of external criticism. To cultivate emotional invincibility, shift your focus from what others do to how you respond. Imagine being betrayed by a friend. While the pain of betrayal is natural, dwelling on it only prolongs suffering. Instead, consider what the experience teaches you about boundaries, trust, and resilience. This reframing helps you regain control and move forward with strength. Emotional mastery is not about suppressing feelings, but about developing the ability to rise above them. By prioritizing your internal state over external circumstances, you build a foundation of unshakable peace. 7. Embrace the power of acceptance. Acceptance is a powerful tool for navigating life's uncertainties. It involves acknowledging reality as it is, without resistance or denial. Viktor Frankl, a Holocaust survivor, provides a profound example of this principle. In his book Man's Search for Meaning, Frankl recounts how he found purpose amidst unimaginable suffering by focusing on his internal mindset rather than external conditions. His ability to accept his circumstances without resigning to despair became a source of strength. In daily life, this principle might involve accepting a career setback, such as being passed over for a promotion, rather than fixating on disappointment. View the situation as an opportunity to explore new paths or develop new skills. Acceptance doesn't mean passivity. It means directing your energy toward what you can control instead of wasting it on what you cannot. Acceptance also fosters resilience. When you stop resisting reality, you free yourself from unnecessary stress and open the door to creative solutions. Embracing life's challenges with this mindset transforms obstacles into stepping stones for growth. 8. Practice detachment for true freedom. Detachment is not about indifference, but about freedom from dependency. It enables you to engage with life fully while maintaining emotional independence. Warren Buffett's investment strategy illustrates this principle. Known for his focus on long-term value, Buffett remains unfazed by short-term market fluctuations. His ability to detach from immediate results allows him to make rational, thoughtful decisions. In relationships, detachment involves loving and caring without clinging. For example, parenting often requires balancing attachment and independence. While parents deeply care about their children's well-being, they must also allow them the freedom to grow and make mistakes. Detachment can also apply to material possessions. In a consumer-driven society, it's easy to equate happiness with acquiring more. However, practicing detachment from material desires fosters contentment and reduces anxiety about loss. By embracing this principle, you cultivate inner peace that is not dependent on external circumstances. 9. Prioritize self-care. Self-care is essential for maintaining resilience and well-being. Jacinda Ardern, the former Prime Minister of New Zealand, is a prominent advocate for balancing leadership responsibilities with personal health. Her decision to step down from her role to focus on her well-being serves as a powerful reminder that self-care is not a luxury but a necessity. Incorporating self-care into your routine might involve setting boundaries, practicing mindfulness, or engaging in activities that nourish your mind and body. For instance, taking time to meditate each morning can help center your thoughts and prepare you for the challenges of the day. Physical exercise, such as yoga or running, not only strengthens the body but also boosts mental clarity and emotional balance. Self-care also means recognizing when to say no. Overcommitting often leads to burnout, while setting limits protects your energy and ensures you can give your best to what truly matters. By prioritizing self-care, you create a solid foundation for navigating life's demands with strength and composure. 10. Harness the power of gratitude. Gratitude transforms the way you perceive challenges. Oprah Winfrey, a global icon, attributes much of her success to her daily gratitude practice. By consistently focusing on what she is thankful for, Winfrey cultivates a mindset of abundance and resilience. A simple way to harness gratitude is by keeping a journal. Each day, write down 3 things you're grateful for, whether they're significant achievements or small joys like a warm cup of coffee. Over time, this practice trains your brain to seek positivity. Even in difficult situations, gratitude also strengthens relationships. Expressing appreciation for others fosters connection and trust, turning everyday interactions into meaningful exchanges. Additionally, reflecting on past hardships with gratitude for the lessons learned helps you approach future challenges with confidence and optimism. By embracing gratitude as a daily practice, you shift your focus from scarcity to abundance, unlocking a powerful source of joy and resilience. As we wrap up, remember, the power to transform your life is already within you. The 10 Buddhist principles we've explored today are more than concepts. They're pathways to a life of peace, strength, and wisdom. By practicing detachment, mastering your emotions, embracing acceptance, and finding gratitude in every moment, you can face any situation with grace and resilience. We hope this video has inspired you to take the first steps on this transformative journey. If you found value in these teachings, let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences. And don't stop here. Like this video to show your support. Share it with friends and family who might benefit from these insights. And subscribe to our channel for more powerful content that helps you unlock your inner potential. Together, we can build a community dedicated to growth, peace, and mindfulness. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Until then, stay grounded, stay present, and keep striving for the best version of yourself.